Hey Leo, welcome to your first half of September reading. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, and Rising. It may not resonate with everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest, and remember you can always be a cross watcher and watch the Sun or Rising reading for your divine counterpart. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us by subscribing. And for those who have been longtime followers and supporters, make sure you've got that little bell click, the notification bell. Sometimes YouTube resets the defaults and you stop receiving notifications, so double check that. But I'm glad to have you back. Thank you so much. We moved out of Leo season into Virgo season. Just came through the full moon in Pisces. I think September's going to be kind of a quieter month for us. Just saying, that's been my experience so far. We're only a few days in. Would love to have more Leos in the Priestess Lounge. Below every video there is a link to the private Facebook group that's connected to this channel. It's not a tarot group, but it is a bunch of us over there walking the spiritual path together. We'd love to have more of your beautiful Leonine energy. So please join us. The link is below. There are 2 questions you do have to answer. One is agreeing to the group policies, and the other is just where are you on your twin flame soulmate journey. So we'd love to have you. Please join us. And the last announcement is, I'm not sure if you heard it, but I announced earlier this week, end of last week, that I launched monthly subscriptions for the extendeds. All the links to the monthlies are below as well. You can still just grab a one-off if you're interested. There's no obligation, but I created monthlies because some people were asking for subscriptions. It's based on elements, so earth, fire, air, water. So you get all the readings for, like, let's say you wanted the fire sign monthlies, you'd get all the Aries, Leo, Sagittarian readings for the month, plus any birthday readings. And the introductory offer is $11 a month. Boom. And it's locked in. So if you sign up for a monthly, it will never, that cost will never go up. It's grandfathered in, but the offer ends on the 11th of September, my birthday. So if you don't take advantage of it before then, the price goes up on the 12th. Just wanted to make sure you were aware of it. Okay, and for those who have already opted in for the monthlies, thank you so much. You seem to be enjoying it so far. That was my intention. Pulling 2 cards for you, Leo. One for Divine Feminine, one for Divine Masculine from Wisdom of the Oracle. You're free to flip the energies around as you need to fit your storyline. It is a general reading, so that does happen. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Masculine gets chop wood. Card 42. Chop wood. That's just about, that's like the 8 of Pentacles energy. Head down, focus. Take care of the daily basic tasks. Don't worry about everything else. Stay focused. Stay present. Yeah. Do the do. Okay. Chop wood, carry water is what I always think about. It's just like the daily grunt and grind. Feminine gets, but it's interesting because it's card 42. 4 and 2 is 6, which is about balance, right? Nice and steady as she goes. Feminine gets card 13. Fork in the road. A little enchanted forest there. Fork in the road. So it feels as if the feminine energy in this reading might have, be looking at a 2 of Wands situation, right? Fork in the road. Paths to be chosen. Decisions to be considered. Could also be a 2 of Swords, right? That 2 of Swords comes through sometimes as a stalemate. Sometimes it comes in as deep inner reflection before making a decision. And sometimes it comes in as a fork in the road. So we'll see. And I'm pulling 1 card for the Leos watching from Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler. Just something for you to meditate on, journal on, reflect on between readings. Okay, let's see where we go from here. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Hermit. It's Virgo energy right there. Hermit. Well, of course it is, Leo. What am I thinking? Taking shelter. The answers are within. See, you can even see the lantern there. I love this for you, Leo, especially for the masculine who's chopping wood, because I almost feel like it's a way of like stay on task in your daily life, and then don't look outside too much. Go within. The answers are there, and sometimes we find them easiest when we're just kind of motoring through our days and not distracting ourselves with bigger projects. And remember I said I feel September is going to be one of those kind of lazy, sleepy months. Just astrologically, lots of the fast-moving planets are retrograde right now, and the outer planets are retrograde. So it is kind of like a pull back, reassess, chop wood, go within, take shelter, which is always something that Leos have a difficult time doing. I know, I'm Leo rising. I got Leo in 3 planets, so, well, not 2 planets and my North Node, so I get it. I get it. All right. Come on, cards. Don't jump away from me now. Let's see what's going on in this amazing connection of yours, Leo. Sun and rising. Twin flame soulmate. Connections. Okay. King of Wands. Wow. This is a fiery, passionate Leo. Masculine coming through. Feminine. The Empress. Yeah, so there we have it. Divine Feminine and Leo Masculine. Can't make it up. Feels good already. I love that. King of Wands knows what they want. Feminine, divine. The Empress is Taurus and what is it? Libra. Taurus and Libra. Fire energy in the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, but we got that lion in the background there, lets you know who's really in charge. Okay. Oh, wow. Star, the star. This is how the masculine showed up in the last reading, right here, the star. Beautiful healing energy. Confusion at the present moment, the 7 of Cups, a little bit of emotional overwhelm or be feeling confused or disenchanted on some level. 5 of Cups. Oh, wow. In the future, 5 of Cups. Put a pin in that. I've got something to share with you, Leo. Whoop. There's some earth energy for the past, for the feminine, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine archetype of life partner, though. So I feel that like that came out in the last reading too, or maybe in the Virgo reading. King of Cups. Wow, look at all the kings showing up. Emotional availability here in this King of Cups. Feminine's present experience of the connection, either desiring, waiting for, or holding emotional, holding unconditional love for a King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the Cups energy. 4 of Wands. There we go in the future. Twin flame soulmate. 4 of Wands. Now, while I'm looking at this 5 of Cups, y'all know if you've been here for any length of time that every morning I do kind of a little quick meditative reading before I wake up too much. I like to do that from that point of sort of my hazy, before coffee. Let's say it that way. Pre-coffee. Just because I feel like I'm more in tune and connected to a spiritual realm, higher dimensions. Here's what came through. I take photo. I know it's hard for you to see. Wait, there. I take photographs of them too, and then I usually go back to see how connected they were. This is interesting because we've got the 8 of Cups came out as the main card, and that's usually, walking away from something, turning your back on someone or something or drama or whatever, something that no longer serves you. And the other cards that came out, 9 of Pentacles, right? That's Virgo energy. 9 of Wands, perseverance, not giving up. And the Sun, which is your card, Leo. So I wanted to clarify the 8 of Cups. Like, what is Leo walking away from? What is that 8 of Cups energy about, because it's sort of the underlying energy for the whole reading. And the next card that clarified it was this Five of Cups, regrets of the past. And then what clarified that is the Ten of Cups, and underneath Hierophant and Death. So pretty powerful. Someone needed to hear that. I'll just say it. Let's see, King of Wands. King of Wands. We have 3 kings in this reading already. That's amazing. All we need is the King of Swords. King of Wands with Ace of Pentacles. Wow, new beginning. Yeah, doubled down on this King of Wands. King of Wands knows what he wants. It's the mantra for the King of Wands, as I like to say, as I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. There we go. This King of Wands, this very powerful Leo energy, wants a new beginning. Full stop. Wants a new beginning, ready for a new beginning, taking action on a new beginning. You walk through that little gate right there, and you are in Ten of Pentacles land. So there's some really good positive energy right here as how this masculine is showing up in the reading. Underneath, though, we do have Three of Swords, and here's our King of Swords. I mean, Three of Cups, I'm sorry. Three of Cups with the King of Swords. So this third-party energy being cut out. Right, this masculine underneath, when I pull from underneath, it's that unconscious energy. It's not quite in conscious awareness yet, but it does drive and motivate our behavior. And I feel like this masculine is taking this higher road, living from aware of, on some level, unconscious awareness of their desire to do things the right way, live by their ideals and standards. And with regard to this third-party energy, the masculine is choosing a new beginning. So I feel the third-party energy is being cut out, or there's a desire to cut it out. It's like bubbling up there. There's a readiness. You know, everything has to start at the level of our subconscious before it can find its way into the here and now. Star in the past. This was how the masculine showed up last week. There's the Two of Wands, the fork in the road, right? The Star. Oh my gosh. So what I'm seeing here, and look at how beautiful this card is. Just her connection. It's all like she's got holding that star almost on like a balloon string, tethered to it. Just so lovely. And I feel as if, I'm saying she because it's a woman in the figure, I feel as if on some level this masculine is keeping hope, faith, and trust that the universe has their back as they choose a new path. That's where they were when they showed up in the last reading, second half of August. One more on this. Seven of Swords. Wow. Remember how I said letting go of this third-party energy, cutting it out? Yeah. Cutting out duplicity, choosing a new path, one that does not include... Now, it can also be... Seven of Swords can also be someone who's trying to get out of Dodge and escape a situation. And it isn't always about theft. They do leave two swords behind, but it's almost... Sometimes I see it as... That has come through in a few Leo readings of like, yeah, I'm just going to get out with the clothes on my back. Like whatever I can grab and go. So it could be some of that. Since it clarifies the Two of Wands, I just want to put that out there for some of you who have that situation where you're like, yep, I got to get out. Yes, and look what's underneath is the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, passion, stability, a whole new beginning, reigniting a torch of passion here, but maybe having to do it in a way that may not be on the level. They may have to kind of get out by the cover of darkness. Seven of Cups. Now, their present experience of this connection involves some confusion, possibly some emotional overwhelm. Four of Pentacles, someone who's very guarded, has their walls up. Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords to me is, you know, you have to, it's a swift, it's powerful, fast moving, the fastest moving knight in the deck. Fast moving energy to resolve a situation. There's an urging it. What do I want to say? It feels time sensitive. There's pressure. There's a little bit of push to resolve a situation, you know, victoriously. A victory card right here. But I also feel like the Knight of Swords sometimes has a big truth. Some truth, some honor, some integrity, something around that coming from the king has to make its way to the intended recipient very quickly. And if you look, I feel like this Knight of Swords is facing off this Four of Pentacles. So it's possible that this masculine may feel confused, reluctant, a little bit overwhelmed about approaching a feminine who may be shut down or closed off, guarded. Could be the feminine who is this Four of Pentacles energy. If not, then it's the masculine kind of gripping that center pentacle as if to say, yeah, I got to guard my heart here. But time is of the essence. That's what I was trying to say. Time is of the essence to get to a certain truth. Yes, manifesting that. Wow. And hasn't given up. I'm going to pull that because it came out in the morning reading. Manifesting this fast-moving Knight of Swords, trying to get beyond the confusion. Things are obscured in the Seven of Cups, you know, because the Seven of Cups in this deck, look how beautiful this is. All the cups are turned upside down. So, you know, the disembodied head and the snake and the dragon and the pearls and all the other things we see in the Seven of Cups are underneath. So it's almost like a shell game. You don't know what you're going to get when you turn over a cup and you see him there with his finger in his mouth like he's pensive, he's apprehensive. Am I going to get bit? So there is some confusion, a little bit of apprehension. I'm not sure who the Four of Pentacles is, but there's definitely some stuck energy that this masculine is trying to get beyond. And that's what they're manifesting. Perseverance. Wow. Virgo and Gemini energy in that Magician. Going forward in the future, Five of Cups, regrets of the past. Will you stay in the past, though, dear masculine? Will you stay too focused on the past at the expense of the Two of Cups? Yeah, masculine does not know their next best step. In the future, just all the regret. They're going to overthink things a little bit nervous about stepping into the water there to process their feelings about it. So instead, they kind of stay, which is very characteristic of a King of Swords, by the way, is to just stay in the realm of the mind and then not drop into the heart chakra. I think that's why the feminine's present experience is like, bring me a damn King of Cups. Bring me somebody who can be emotionally available and who can, you know, who can... The King of Cups doesn't always put their feelings to words very well, but they're in touch with them. And they hold space for yours. One more on this. Yeah, Justice. That came out before for you guys as well last week. Last reading, I'm sorry. Justice. Yeah. Needing some fairness and balance. Not sure how to take your next step forward. All this regret from the past in that Five of Cups. See, it has to be dealt with in a fair manner. There has to be something that comes through that expresses that everything's been resolved and will be now fair to both parties. And I don't think the masculine's going to know how to go about that. Could be around a divorce situation. But they want to send a message. They are going to want underneath, they're going to kind of be preparing. Could be sending a message around the fact that they are divorced or set free from something, that there's been some final determination around that Justice card, no matter what it references. It can be any kind of legal situation, does not have to be, can just be like a formalized ending that somehow results in some vindication or fairness or balance or equilibrium. Card of Libra, right? Libra's all about balance and justice. Three cards, the Empress. I love this card so much. I just love her. Giving birth to the world, a world of possibilities for that Empress. Guided by Venus. Well, feminine, check it out. Divine Feminine's got one thing on their mind. Yeah, I know. I'm all ready for that happily ever after. I'm holding this masculine in the energy of unconditional love. I'm waiting for it to come to me. The Empress is receptive. The feminine is receptive, allowing, right? Not the chaser, just pulls back and allows the energies to come in, responds to them accordingly, always from a point of unconditional love, starting with unconditional love of self. Yeah. Okay with me if we start small. This is a message that is either coming in or the feminine's anticipating it on some level. A message of, yeah, let's just put one foot in front of the other. Sometimes I call this the breadcrumbing card. I don't think that's what it is in this case. I think it's a card of baby steps. Being aware that it may take time to manifest all of this 10 of Cups, but one foot in front of the other. Pages are sort of fresh starts. They're messengers, but they're also a fresh start. Yeah, underneath there's your Hierophant. Taurus energy in the Hierophant. It is a card about our beliefs, a card about, but it's also a card of commitment. Conventional relationships, committed conventional relationships. And I feel as if underneath this feminine wants a commitment, but will be energetically okay with taking its small, slow steps. A little bit at a time. The message that may be coming in could be around commitment as well. Could be around a divorce if it happened. Could be around their readiness for commitment. And I see it over here, readiness for commitment. They're ready. A desire for a new beginning. And you know the Ace of Pentacles, we're going to start with the page over here, but this masculine's energy is already around that Ace. King of Pentacles in the past. Some healing here. Reflecting possible. Wow, and here's the King of Cups. My goodness. And the Four of Wands from this morning. Yes, and I'll take the Three of Swords because that feels a little bit around this Three of Cups. So here's what I'm seeing, guys. In the past for this feminine, that could be yesterday, it could be 10 years ago. It depends on your storyline. Someone that this feminine felt very comfortable around, very safe around, someone who they thought had their back. King of Pentacles has your back. It's the masculine archetype of life partner. Someone who shows up for you, who's there for you, who, you're friends first. You've got this very grounded 3D energy in connection with the King of Pentacles. They are usually someone who does well for themselves. They're making their own way. They're chopping wood. Got it? So I feel that this energy, something happened here, and that's coming up. And this feminine has been in a phase of healing in the past, because that comes out first on top of the King of Pentacles. Next up is the King of Cups, because what they didn't get was the emotional availability. Healing from, there could be two people here. I will say that much. There could be King of Cups coming out twice with a King of Pentacles. Could be two people. for this feminine. Someone who's emotionally available versus someone who, you would build a life with. I'm just kind of feeling, because what comes out underneath is the Four of Wands with the Three of Swords. So there's heartache around the twin. And I feel as if the twin is really the King of Pentacles, who is this masculine, and the King of Cups is sort of what they didn't get. Thought I was getting someone who was emotionally available. They were not. That's what it feels like. That's what I feel here. I don't feel two people, though for some of you it can be. I know I have gotten that feeling before where it is two people, and I get a lot of yep in the comments, but this one doesn't feel that way. If it is, okay. In that case, then I feel the King of Cups did not evolve into the King of Pentacles, couldn't get out of the realm of emotion enough to be solid and stable. See, it's just a little bit reversed energy. Present experience of the connection, King of Cups. King of Cups normally tranquil, peaceful. Wow, look at this. King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry about the camera. Let me let it focus. Come on, focus. Oh my gosh, why will it not focus? Do you believe this? What's going on with my camera? Anyway, you can see the King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles here. And what that really feels like to me, beautiful Leos, is a feminine who's now ready to be in the energy of feminine energy of life partner with someone who's coming from high vibration love, who holds space for them, who's compassionate, someone who's emotionally available. And there was a disappointment in the past. There we go. Now that I put the cards down, it all goes fine. There was a disappointment in the past, a broken heartache or something that didn't materialize around this King of Cups, but it's landing on a King of Pentacles. So I am going to stick with my original suspicion. No suspicion, intuition. My original intuitive hit is that this is the same person as this masculine. Feminine is ready to step into the energy. Of course, Empress and Queen of Pentacles, very similar maternal energy. On top of that, King of Cups. Yeah, but there's some fear around it. Okay, some apprehension. Not knowing if it's going to show up. Feeling insecure around it. What will show up? Knight of Cups. Will this King of Cups, or I'm thinking it's this masculine, come toward this feminine with love and emotional availability? And then we have the Four of Wands in the future. A lot of twin energy in this reading, especially on the feminine side. There's our Virgo. We knew that had to show up. Leo, Virgo. Yeah, Four of Wands. And then we have this independent single person. So I almost feel as if in the future, this feminine is continuing on the twin flame path. Making the best of their own life. Making their way in the world just fine. Attracting to them those situations, circumstances, financial opportunities, business opportunities, social opportunities that they kind of that they luxuriate in. And then what they're absent is a stable, dependable love relationship. So a continuation of flying solo here. Keeping hope, faith, and trust alive in the universe to have your back and grant your wish. So there's hope. It can be a card of healing, we know, but the fact that we've got the star on both sides, I feel you're both still remaining very hopeful in coming back together. Underneath we have, keep moving forward. Chariot, Cancerian energy in the Chariot. Aquarian energy in the star we have twice. This Chariot is another card of victory. Okay, so victory, and what lands on it determines whether it's moving forward or it's stuck. Oh, it's moving forward here, because we got the Empress on top of it. So divine feminine moving forward. This is underneath. Now, it can be moving on. It can be an energy of moving on. So for some of you, you will be making a choice to remain single, to do some healing over this heartache, and to move on. But for others of you, I feel it's more hopeful. I feel it's like just saying, you know what, I'm doing fine by myself. I haven't given up on the universe. I'm staying in that positive energy of forward movement and unconditional love. You know, the Chariot card is a victory card. Okay, Leo? So if this speaks to you, I'm taking it to the extended. I don't know if you know that the extended have changed a little bit. I do the 3 cards, but now I'm going to focus on the situation that's really important. What is the main situation at hand for these two? Second card is, what is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic around that situation? And third card is, what can you do about that block, challenge, or dynamic, or what can you expect to come out of the situation? Then I will do a message from this masculine. What do they definitely want to tell the feminine? What are they trying to communicate energetically? Feminine's message to the masculine. One card for you, Leo, on, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. That has been coming through sometimes as a pep talk, general advice, confirmation of something. Sometimes it's a warning of something to be on the lookout for. And then the outcome card, where are we going from here and in what time frame? If timing's a factor, it shows up there. So wonderful to read for you. Happy to be here. Thank you so much. I look forward. I will be on the extended in just a second, so I'll meet you there. The link's below, or I'll see you on a future reading. Take care, Leo. Bye-bye.